Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going fantastic and your journey to self-betterment is going better than fantastic. Today, I want to talk about something very important. Why does it appear that love is dying and narcissism is rising? You see, the narcissist and narcissists in this world know something very important. If you rename narcissism using other names, if you market it and show it to being normal and even attractive, and if you have people of influence acting out such behaviors, and most importantly you are able to get to those that haven't experienced anything else but they're under the many layers narcissistic covered manipulation, then there is a real chance at ruining the minds of a great many with the evil twisted and detached thinking of narcissism. You see, even when we grew up, many of our narcissist parents, the minute they were able to see us to get too close to someone decent, they made sure that relationship ended quick. We would lose friends and people we were dating seemingly out of the blue. But little did we know it was our narcissist mother either making us look bad, and in some cases making themselves look so crazy and dysfunctional. Yes, they would even go that far. Remember, if the narcissist thinks it's worth it. Not always, but sometimes they will let themselves self-destruct. Or at least appear they were doing so anyways. And those that were interested in being our friends or those that wanted to date us might have seen that behavior from our narcissist parent or parents as a reflection of us, and they would be scared off. But those it appears they were able to detect were users, manipulators and narcissists just like them. They encouraged these relationships and friendships to happen. For one, it's all about getting supply. And two, they didn't want us to go anywhere and learn anything. And even if we did go, we would be so messed up we won't know how to have a healthy friendship or relationship at all with anyone. And sadly, that's where my narcissist golden child brother is at in his life. He is so off mentally and he can't see it, that no one normal wants to be around him. Oh yes, he convinces people to feel sorry for him here and there. But eventually he wears out his welcome and he moves on to someone else trying to do good. But no one really wants to stay around long term in his life that is decent. And he thinks it's everyone else's fault. No. It's the seed my mother planted years and years ago. You see, as I've said before, narcissists are smart planners. They can plan years and even decades ahead of time to ruin not only your life but the lives of your sons and daughters and their sons and daughters. Well, those that are in high influential spots in life are no different. They just have more tools and abilities to reach more people with covert manipulation. And their hope is to get those that didn't see some good things out there, such as in television and movies. A great many of us watched some movies when we were growing up and were able to learn from what we were seeing that the so-called family we had inside our home wasn't right. Yes. Even then some of our movies and television shows weren't very good. But we had some things that were. And it was those few instances, along with accidentally seeing how a friend we might had for a few months interacted with their families. And we said to ourselves, there is something wrong with how we are living. Now I think it's hard to get rid of that altogether. But more and more, people aren't making friends at a young age like people used to. And even then, many are adopting that me type of attitude. That with the music being what it is, and television being what it is, it's sometimes easier to get swayed to narcissism but confuse it with normal behavior. And that's where we are at, people. Narcissists are trying their hardest to normalize their behavior so they can see the love die in people. This is why narcissists love to turn one spouse against each other to see a divorce happen or a breakup happen. Because when you have two people that you really can tell they were brought to each other for a reason. And they really do love each other. And here comes the serpent narcissist whispering evil lies and half-truths into one of these people's ears. Making them feel like they can do better. And that it's easy to cheat. And it's easy to lie. And it's easy to leave the love of your life in the dust. Literally not knowing what just happened. And I think a little piece of both people that suffer in this breakup dies and isn't the same again. There is a great pain that is felt. One minute they are taking on life as a team. And the next. One is deceiving the other for a so-called good time. It takes its toll on the person that is discarded like a pile of nothing. And it takes its toll on the person that did the discarding if they have a soul and they know what they did is wrong. And they know they spiritually harmed someone that God loves and they spiritually harmed themselves as God loves them too. But guess who just soaks it all up? The narcissist that set the ball into motion. When they spiritually hurt people they think it gives them power and strength because you are down on the ground weak and in pain. It's sad, people. It's really sad. This is why we must keep going and talking about this. Right now there is someone just now moving out and away from their narcissist family of origin. But they are still in pain. And they haven't done the self-work. They might not even know what happened to them. Pray they don't go to the side of evil. Because that's what the narcissist wants. They want to see you changed forever. It seems like Satan is using these narcissists to not only pull down the narcissists but to get those that have strong beliefs and that are full of love. There is nothing more that Satan would enjoy is to get you to change over and become evil and listen to the lies of the narcissists and give up an already good life that you have for false and empty promises. And even if your life isn't going very good, understand narcissists come to you in the worst condition offering so-called help. When all they want to do is drag you down even further. Now I'm not saying don't accept help from people. As there are some nice people in the world. But just be careful. Because though awareness is rising, so is narcissism. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.